I still can't believe Veshna survived. Well, I can. Hello people, we back for hundredline, more new episode. Last episode we killed Dasha for fuel for thing that goes all the way back to artificial satellite, but unfortunately Veshna steals the kill, so back to square one. Oh, but actually in the meantime we actually ended the invader hunt. Boy oh boy, who would have thought that the successor of the sponsor would be Eito himself? Well. Tsubasa killed Eito in this one. We trapped the sponsor and we ended the killing game, right? The invader hunt. So Brody took his mask off. We saw it was Eito. We discussed a bit, but bro started bullying Takumi, and Tsubasa is not joking about this, so she killed him. And now, well, few, as I said, Dasha, but now Veshnis. And Veshnis is a big problem. Or that her army's grown even stronger. They became serious about taking us out because we were so aggressive during the hunt. Perhaps this was the sponsor's ultimate objective all along. You think? Why'd you say that? They organized a game that made us hunt down every single school invader we saw. Knowing all the time that it would foster hatred among the invaders, eventually boiling over and exploding into all-out war. But the thing is, we only killed like the small ones, so why do they care so much about it? That kind of full-scale fighting is sure to create an outstanding number of dead bodies. Oh, I see. So the sponsor gets tons of dead bodies by making both sides take each other out. It sounds more and more like the first sponsor really was a zombie. Still playing out the sponsor's script even after they're gone. It doesn't matter they're gone. They won't be able to use the dead bodies. How big do you think Veshnis' final attack will be? If that side is truly unified, the number of combat organisms will be the likes of which we've never seen before. How can we defend ourselves against that? And Veshnis is even stronger than Dasha, right? She did just absorb his cryptoglobin. What an impossible game to try and win. Everyone started looking gloomy. Who could blame us? We're all filled with dread. We thought our fight would be over once Dasha was defeated. But that hope had been turned into utter despair. This couldn't go on. We were being paralyzed by fear. As your leader, I had to do something. Let's talk about our bright future ahead. What's gotten into you all of a sudden? Dwelling on gloomy stuff is only going to make us gloomier. Let's talk about what our dreams for the future are. This is an order from your leader. Even start us off. I ignored everybody's confusion and started talking about my dreams. Which we're? Wait, they don't know. Wait a second, Takumi. That was my dream. You can't just take it like that. Poach it. It just means you and I have the same dream, Tsubasa. Just like we should. I mean, you and I are unified in mind and pause. In more ways than one. Stop! Not in front of all of these people. Really not appreciating this sudden... That's so sudden info dump, guys. Wow! United in mind and body. So suggestive. I'm good. What? What is it? What is being united in mind and body suggestive of? Close your ears, commune. You're too young for this. Yugamu, you're next. What are you gonna do when we get back? Any future plans? Dream jobs? What are you saying? This guy's an assassin. Dream job, you say? Ideally, I'd like to do something medicine related. Think I've taken enough lives. So now I want to use my knowledge about the human body to save lives instead. Damn. I think you'd make a great doctor. You've already saved my life plenty of times. How about you, Darumi? Oh no. What are you going to do? I'll follow Tsubasa, no? What a stupid question. Infiltrating an arrogant company, of course. I'll start as a janitor and work my way up to become director of my own project. Then I'll flood the spineless adventure game industry with my erotic fantasies. You know, I kinda like it. It's very Darumi-like. Wow. When did you become so optimistic, Darumi? You call this being optimistic? What about you too? What do you want to do on the artificial satellite? Just live my life out peacefully with Kamiyun, I guess. Take daily walks, go shopping, and enjoy life like an ordinary person. I do not expect a life of ease as a refugee, but I always use my skills and abilities to overcome any obstacle. Are they gonna lay you in? Are they gonna spear you? I don't know. I'll support you however I can too. That's what I promised Eva. Your turn, Imon Kako. If you have any dreams, we'd love to hear them. Not detective work. Oh, we were just discussing the matter the other day. So make it to the satellite. We'll volunteer to distribute food to children in need. Wow. We really should balance out all the bad things we did here with some good stuff. And what could be better than having children who were just like us in the past? That's an awesome dream to have. I'll help too. I'll build a powerful cooking stove for you. You'll likely need medical assistance as well. That's where I come in. I can help with that. Damn, that's so good. I was not expecting that for the twins. I was expecting, you know, detective stuff. You know, usual stuff, but this is good. This is good. I like change. As we spoke about our plans and dreams, our faces became brighter and brighter. Painting a vivid mental picture of a bright future is a great way to shake yourself out of the paralysis of despair. That was what I learned that night. Aww. Not to mention, being around Tsubasa infused me with even more life. So I'll beat Veshnas together. Our cryptoglobin will definitely be strong enough to activate the escape pods. Then we'll be able to make our dreams come true. Thus, energized and looking forward to the future again, everyone started preparing for the final attack with renewed determination. Got to get as strong as possible before Veshnas launches her final attack. Slapped my cheeks to get into gear and started training. Free time, bro. I think this is the very first free time we've ever gotten on this chapter. Yes, this whole chapter. Not even the route. Because before we actually start the route. Before the split, I mean. Right? Well, I forgot. Never mind. What is this one? Join the invader hunt or not? It says 15A and 15B. I think this is just an early ending. It doesn't really matter. What is this? We don't know. That's the milk. That's the milk shit. Alright. What was this one? Don't. Tsubasa probably dies though. Yeah, because it's gonna conflict with this. It's probably just another premature ending. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to do shit. Wait. We probably can't, but can we hang out with Kamyu? I don't see her anywhere. Let's go see if she's with Nozomi. She is. Well, she is, but she doesn't appear on the map, and she doesn't say anything special. So okay, I guess. You know, I kind of like the free time being right at the end and like not very long. I forgot actually when Veshnas attacks. Is it 94? 93? That's 93. Hello? Veshnas, hello? Box of Blessings, hello? Battle, 99. Okay, so we get free time for 11 days? Well, 11 days is a lot. But still, it happens at the end when there's nothing to do. No suspense, no like real mystery to uncover. I like it. We're just waiting for the route to end, I suppose. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, who could this be at this hour? I opened the door hesitantly. Standing on the other side was Tsubasa. Well, I thought she wanted a piece of Takumi, but Kamiyun, it's pretty late. Do you need something? Kamyun's face was twisted in agony. What is it? I intercepted the wireless comms just now and ascertained the size of Veshness's army. Really? How big is it? Pause. Much bigger than I had anticipated. The Supreme Commander's claim about having the strongest army in history was no idle boast. So what are you saying? If she comes at you with the full force of that army, your chances of victory are 0. 0? That's an exaggeration, right? We don't know for sure unless we try. We know. You need to give my calculation skills more credit. Not only is the army massive, they also procured a large amount of extinguishing agents capable of putting out the wall of fire. And do not forget they have Veshness leading them. Battle is as good as lost already. I was hit by a wave of dizziness and almost collapsed on the spot. Did I even burden the others with this new revelation? It supported me because they believed we could fight off Veshness together. But now, that is why I have come to you. I have a proposal that can avert total annihilation. Proposal? You mean there's still a way out of this? There is, and it's incredibly simple. Okay, yeah. We activate your escape pod before Veshness arrives. The pod? But we're still sitting ducks right now. Precisely because we can't make it work. You wanna use your blood, huh? Only Veshness has cryptoglobin strong enough to power it now. We need not remain fixated on her. You have cryptoglobin of far greater power than Veshness can ever dream of right here in this academy. The Divine Infant. Yeah, I was about to say it. But this is so interesting. The baby. I never heard him called by that name. Damn. I never heard him called by that name before, but I knew who she was talking about. His face immediately surfaced in my mind. You mean the baby in the defense room? In the defense room, on the 3rd floor of the academy, was a baby in a capsule. The undying flames being produced by the baby's body. Bro, we know. How do you know about him? Have I not already mentioned I once headed the intelligence department on the other side? I am more familiar with your secret weapons powers than anyone else. In fact, I would venture to say I know more than you and your friends. You have not even been told the half of it. Powering up the escape pod will be trivial with the cryptoglobin of the Divine Infant. Nevertheless, there are risks involved. Once the baby is dead, the protective wall of fire around the academy will disappear. Veshness is likely to seize that opportunity to launch her final assault. However, given the current size and scale of her army, it may not be so nimble as it once was. Veshness and her army don't factor into this. We're not killing the baby. Your anger is warranted. This is undoubtedly an illogical measure. But Takumi, even if you do not kill him for this purpose, he's bound to die. Did you know he'll be dead in another week anyway? Huh? The missiles he's creating in the defense room are ruthless weapons designed to erase all life on this planet, including himself. If the baby was going to die on day 100 anyway, maybe it wouldn't be a crime to kill him just a few days before. No, absolutely not. You can't ask me to kill a friend. Even if we haven't seen him in a while, he was still our friend. So what if he was destined to die in another week anyway? Killing him ourselves is out of the question. You're perfectly justified to feel reluctant. It is not a path I would willingly tread. But hear me out, Takumi. As cruel as this may sound, may it not actually be your duty to kill the baby? My duty? Why is that? Why, you ask? It is obvious. Because you killed my mother, Eva. I do not hate you for what you did, since my mother chose her own fate. But now that you have stained your hands with her blood, you are obliged to keep going in that same vein to the very end. It is irrational that you could kill Eva, yet refuse to kill the baby. Oh, you're cooking. Your cooking commune. My past sins continued to haunt me even now, driving me into corners and forcing me to take unpleasant decisions. What commune said made sense. It was my duty as Eva's killer to kill the baby as well. You don't need to take action right away. However, do remember that time is running out. I will be waiting in the underground storeroom. When you feel ready, bring the baby's body to me there. Commune left me alone in my room to think over her proposal. I threw myself into bed and stared at the ceiling. I couldn't think clearly. I just couldn't. Well, what she's saying is very true, but this is very sudden. I was not expecting that. Killing the baby is okay because the baby is gonna die in 8 days anyway. I get it. I get it. And I don't mind. I do not mind. However, we still have to remember that at the very start, I guess, of chapter 15, which was actually the last time we saw FB, Brody was like, yo, there's a dark aura from the future that is corrupting the baby type shit. It probably means nothing in this branch, in this chapter, in this route. Simply because, I don't know, actually. I don't know why. I don't know why they would introduce it before the branching if it's not going to have a role to play in this one. I suppose it's gonna on like 15B, but you never know. I still find it weird that they revealed it before the branching because again, it plays no part in this route. What I needed to do was simple enough. I had to kill the baby. That was it. Go into the defense room, kill the baby there, get his cryptoglobin. But could I really do that? Morally? We hadn't seen him in a while, but he was still our friend. Felt a sudden, desperate urge to see the others. No, do not present me your cooking. Please, please. Wait. Normal cooking? What is it? A special kids' lunch my dear sister and I came up with. This is actually delicious. I'm sure the kids will love it. Considering how adventurous the twins had always been with their cuisine, I was surprised at this attempt at a more conventional dish. They were serious about what they'd said, and we're already working toward it. Brother, I know, I just read this 10 minutes ago. Can you stop? Finished the kids' lunch Ima and Kako had made, then left the cafeteria. Yugamu. I'll be honest, I don't know, bro. I don't feel comfortable being in a room with Yugamu with this music in the back. I peeked into the library to find Yugamu poring over a stack of books on the table. Takumi. Dropped by for some morning reading too. Yeah, I thought it would be nice for a change. What are you reading? Medical books related to biology. I'm going to learn everything from the basics. How else can I become a good doctor, right? We're joking about the doctor dream, huh? Bro! Yeah, I'm retiring from the assassin business. I'd already resolved to do it. To do it the day I made Kiyoshika take that poison. Wow! Wow, he turned back to the medical book solemnly. Yama was already making plans for the future. This is so goated, bro. Oh my god. Okay, so basically, Takumi's about to check on everyone and check their resolve for the future. He's gonna find out that he's the only one that's not actually, like, resolved, I guess. Sorry for repeating words over and over, but yeah, he knows what he has to do, but it's hard, killing the baby. Damn. Everyone getting development and good ass development? I'm all for it. Who else? Takumi. But for some reason I said Takumi. Takumi was tapping furiously on the keyboard in the war room. Ah, you're imitating Hiruko, huh? What? Oh, it's just you, Takumi. I'm busy writing. Talk later. Writing what? A novel? A scenario? You silly goose. Remember I said I'd make the best eroge in the world? Yes, I know. Again, I just read this shit 15 minutes ago. I always thought I'd start working on it after getting back to the artificial satellite, but I can't stop this momentum now. I've been so caught up I've already pulled 2 all-nighters in a row. Narumi's eyes were shining with life. I could hardly believe this was the same girl who was frequently talking about killing herself only a few days ago. I like to see you're so passionate about it, but why the sudden urge to start now? Because this is really the only thing I can do. My whole life's been a steaming pile of crap. Crappier than crap. And one day, it dawned on me. Maybe I can write something that touches the hearts of those whose lives are just as crappy as mine.
もしもダルミが物語でたくさんの人を救うことができたらさ、それはもう立派なヒリコ様でしょ?
This shit got me hoping for the future, bro. Takumi, at the end of the game, I really hope that you can make the best of endings, where everyone is alive and happy. I don't know how this is supposed to happen, but please do it, bro. I don't care if you have to do 3,000 time leaps, bro. Do it. Do it, bro. I need you to do it, bro. I need you to do it. Like, bro, is it gonna happen here? Because everyone's alive in this one. I mean, yes, it's day 10, but... Rumi was trying her best to carry on Hiruko's legacy in her own way. Her legacy of saving others. Ah. I heard sounds coming from the metal shop and decided to peek inside, where I saw Nozomi. She was on a sewing machine, working on a piece of clothing. Morning, Takumi. Morning. You making clothes? Yeah, I was thinking of making Kami some street clothes. Oh no! The priestess dress doesn't look very comfortable. You're really stepping into your big sister role, huh? Nozomi was always so tense before, but now she seemed completely at peace with herself. I intend to do for Kami everything my mom couldn't do for me. Which mom?
毎日ご飯を作ってあげて、可愛い洋服を仕立ててあげて、二人でお出かけして、それから。
Her actual mom. Her actual mom. Because she was not here to cook for her every day.
ああ、もう人工天体に行くのが待ちきれないよ。
To Nozomi, living a peaceful life with family was what happiness meant. I watched her work on the dress for a little while before taking my leave. Oh my god, I can't read. Who's left? Tsubasa, of course. Takumi, I finally found you. Tsubasa ran up to me when she spotted me walking down a hallway. I'm gonna be honest, I do not want to see y'all in the sheets. What's this? Aww, check this out. It's my attempt at the perfect house layout for a roommate situation. The hold up. Yugamu and Darumi on the west. And you... Damn. Takumi, your room is big. Bathroom. Toilets. The living room. And the kitchen. Aight. No tables? You guys are gonna eat on the sofa? Is there enough space for 4 people? I know I'm probably jumping the gun here. What good? But once I got started, it just couldn't stop. She showed me the layout she had drawn up and explained how it would be furnished. The TV definitely has to go here. It's the only place we can fit a sofa big enough for all of us. No east-facing windows in Yugamu or Darumi's room for sure, since they're nocturnal. Really? Your room will be in the corner for more privacy. Oh. So no one will hear us when we're alone together. So seeing Tsubasa smile so radiantly as she talked about our life together warmed my heart. I wanted to reach out and hold her closer. Yo, hold up, pause. I don't want to leave with people hammering each other and like Brody 10 meters away from me. Oh no, I'm good. To protect her and give her the brightest future ever.
この未来を実現するためにも絶対ベシネスを倒そうね。大丈夫。私たちならできるよ。
Yeah, we'll make it happen, one way or another. Everyone's already taking firm steps toward their futures. I want to make sure they all get to the artificial satellite and start living those lives. But to do that, is killing the baby and taking his crypto glowing really the only way? If Vishnas and her army really were impossible to defeat, it was our only option. Does that make it right? I knew the answer. Of course it didn't. Should I send everyone to the artificial satellite, even if it means doing something terrible like killing the baby? Chill. Read the words, don't eat them. Or should I take my chances and rally everyone to face Vishnas' final attack? I have to make a choice. What am I going to do here? We're not killing the baby. We will kill the baby later. For now, we're heading towards death. Yes. I want to see actually how big Pause her army is. Kill the baby, no. No, I can't kill the baby. Killing him wouldn't lead to anyone's happiness. That was the hard lesson I'd learned during my last 100 days here. Oh, I didn't want to make that mistake again. I have to let Kamyu know my decision. Headed to the underground. Yo, hold up. I've been talking about choosing the wrong choice, or the choice that leads to the wrong road, the wrong ending. Bro, I can't speak. The wrong shit, basically. Is it actually the wrong one? I wonder. Is that technically the lesson of this route? Not killing people. You want to face Vishnas head on? You do not know what you are talking about. I've told you, your chances of victory are practically nil. I know it's going to be ridiculously tough, but I'm still doing it. If it has to end here, I want to at least to do it on my terms. Powering the escape pod by killing the baby and using his blood. Nothing good can come out of that. Stop your delusional thinking. We are fighting a war here. You should always take the path with the quickest solution. The one that will bring the most benefit to all. The quickest solution? That's exactly what it should be avoiding. Think? Yeah, that's right. Pardon? What are you mumbling about to yourself over there? Listen, Kamyun. I killed a traitor by the name of Eito Aotsuki on my second day here. He was cunning and evil to the core. I was so sure I couldn't let him live. I thought the quickest way to solve that problem was to kill him. Thinking back now, that was when this hellish nightmare began. Saray was destroyed, Ako was murdered, and then the whole killing game business began. Eito even reappeared when he should have been dead. Also, he could take revenge on me. It means killing an ally. The quickest solution should never be taken. That's what I believe now. You're right that we're fighting a war, so killing the enemy is more or less expected. But it also means we have to look after our own. Killing an ally is an idea that we should never entertain. You're picking now to spout foolish sophistry? The bottom line is that you are reluctant to take a life, yes? I ask that you recall our conversation last night. Even if you let the baby live now, he will die in another week anyway, burned up by his own flames. He does not have long to live either way. We ought to burn the last embers of his life in a way that means something. Yeah, I actually have an idea about that. Can't we bring the baby with us when we leave? I don't understand. The baby's being kept alive in a capsule inside the defense room right now. Do you think we could transfer that capsule to the escape pod? I'm hoping to bring him along with us to the artificial satellite. If anyone can make that happen, it's you, Commune. Vishnas is geared up to attack and you want me to think of a way to keep the baby alive? This is lunacy. Your priority should be keeping your allies alive. That's exactly what I'm doing. The baby is one of my allies. We don't want to kill any more of our own, or stand by and watch them die. Those were my honest and true feelings. Have you been brainwashed by some strange quotes, Takumi? I've had enough of you. I can no longer count on your assistance. I have no choice but to carry out the deed myself. Before I could say anything in response. You're here? You're here? No! A hazy flame appeared, along with the ghost boy. With Ghost Boy? The spectral manifestation of the person we'd been talking about. Who are you? Where did you come from? Did Vishnu send you? It's okay, Commune. He's one of us. This is, an avatar of the baby in the defense room. I placed myself between Commune and the ghost boy before speaking to him. I haven't seen you in a while. Thought you were too sick to manifest yourself. Exactly, he was sick. That's what he said. Inform you about something. I will keep it short. I am not feeling very well right now. Not feeling well? In what sense? Right, you can't tell because I'm in this form. Basically, I'm sick. How did that happen? There is a particular space known as blood space in this world. It is a distinct space filled with cryptoglobin energy. However, a malicious aura from the future has been seeping into a certain part of that space. My true form, the baby, is being badly affected by that aura. This may sound strange, but the blood space corruption was purified a little while ago, and I suddenly recovered. Eito. Has to be Eito. I'm not exactly sure what happened. His recovery was probably related to the end of the invader hunt somehow. Was it the pact? The divine pact? The bees? Maybe the corruption was purified after the malicious entities had all died out. For the last few days, I've been going around school every night to gather information and figure out the reason for my sudden recovery. Imagine my surprise when I saw you discussing my assassination with this girl last night. I've been following you since yesterday to see what decision you would end up making. That's creepy! Stop that! I was honestly surprised by your decision. That you would let me live. You of all people. What? What does that mean? Of course. What sort of person did you think I was? A serial killer. What else? You killed Eito in cold blood before he even did anything on day 2. I didn't say anything at the time, but I held the deepest contempt for you after that. Now I'm starting to think I got it wrong though. Have I misunderstood you this whole time? If I have, then I'd like to apologize for my mistake. There's no need for that. I don't blame anyone for despising someone like me. But I think I've grown as a person. I've become more human-like in the last 100 days. Growth. Something a perpetual baby like me will never get to experience. Not yet, maybe. There's always time for that in the days to come. You can do all the growing you want on the artificial satellite. What? Can I really go with you? I haven't done anything to really contribute to the war effort. It feels too optimistic for me to be recognized as an ally at this stage. Then do something about it. Join us in the final defense battle as a fellow soldier. How about that? The number of invaders we have to deal with is beyond imagination. We won't be able to handle them on our own. If you join us, our chances of victory will be higher than before, even if it's only by a little. Isn't that right, Commune? Do not be absurd. A single soldier won't be enough to make up for the sheer difference in numbers. All they have to do is bulldoze their way in, and it's game over for us. There's really that many of them? Any way you look at it, it's a world-ending number. Okay, then, how about this?
炎の壁の強度を上げれば少しは敵の数を減らせるかな
Huh? You can do that? I've never tried, but it should be possible. The blood space is overflowing with energy right now. The malicious aura was purified. Clean energy took its place. If I infuse that energy into the wall, then just maybe... Commune, if the wall becomes stronger, will that give us an advantage? Yes, the number of enemies that can make it through the flames at one time will be greatly reduced. If we can split up the army, bottleneck the troops' advance, it will greatly improve our chances of victory. We had stumbled upon a path to victory completely by accident. The baby had been the final piece of the puzzle. Well, This might actually be the good ending. Very well, Ghost Boy. Do not delay. Start increasing the strength of the wall right now. If this strategy succeeds, I'll make sure your physical body gets to the artificial satellite if it's the last thing I do. Yes, of course. I'll give it my best shot. He disappeared in a hurry at Commune's urgent command, likely to begin strengthening the wall fire. The moment I decided to rescue someone who'd been destined for death, a new path had opened to us. It was like it was meant to be. This was the path I should have taken from the start. I should have chosen to save lives rather than take them. This is so interesting. Basically, they're saying us, yo, Brody, you won't find anything good in the top parts of the timeline. Hold up. Basically, they're telling us, yo, Spear Ato, you have to do it. Interesting. Wow. Wow. You do all of that for that answer? If I hadn't killed Ato back then, it was too late for regrets. I had to focus on saving the baby. Wait, hold up. I'm sorry, I'm gonna make you wait for a bit, but is there an actual good ending on the top part of the timeline? Last year, there are no good endings, right? Everyone is dead here, right? Yeah. This is zombie, everyone is dead here. What is this one? Everyone is dead here, and everyone is dead here. This is monster. No, monster does end well. One of the endings is good. The rest though, bad endings. That's it for the roots on the top. Right, there's one we didn't do because it was some bullshit. And then we only have one more, which is 15B, right? Right. Yeah, I think that's it. Let me see if I've got this straight. Basically, you want us to break down this door and get into the defense room, right? So we can save the baby that's inside? Can we do that though? Isn't the capsule he's in... Hold up, isn't the capsule he's in a life support system or something? This is what we need to do. Get inside and assert it. Wasn't this door protected by undying flames the last time we saw it? When did they disappear? Baby must have extinguished them to make things easier for us. Helping us in return for helping him, huh? It's like a fairy tale. Yeah, except this is grim reality. This is grim reality. Anyway, help me break down this door. We stood in front of the door with our class weapons in hand. Alright guys, we'll attack the door at once. All at once. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Without the undying flames to protect it, the door was no longer impervious. Yo, in Route 0, FB was the one to actually open the door, or well, burn a hole through the door. Slowly but steadily, the door began to crumble under our attacks. The damage grew heavier and heavier, until at long last, it opened. The second it was open, we went all rushing through like an avalanche, and inside, the baby's capsule was in the deepest part of the room. Let me see. Yes, if I modify the capsule to be self-sustaining, we need only take it into the escape pod with us once Veshness is defeated. It will be a complicated operation, but I can count on everyone's full support, can I? Can't I? That day, all of us joined in the effort to modify the capsule so that we could keep our promise to take the baby along with us. Save your progress, yes! Day 93. 94. So we're skipping straight to the battle, huh? Good. Good. No free time. No time wasted. Straight to the point. I love, I guess, the structure of this route. 1 full week after we began working on the capsule modification. Here she is. Look at the screen. I've never seen an army so big. Well, they don't even show it. They show the regular cutscene, I'm pretty sure. Even so, this is not as large as I had anticipated. Strengthening the wildfire worked. The baby has kept his promise to us. Modifying his capsule together was worth the effort. I don't see Veshness yet though. Probably hanging behind and leaving all the dirty work to her soldiers. Classic final boss move. Emperor. Ooh, nice. Damn. I was about to ask you, are we actually gonna see like how big the army is? Well, it's on 3 sides, and there's knights on each side. So yeah, I guess it's gonna be hard.
最後だけあってさすがにすごい敵の数だね。
ひるむ必要はないよ。今の私たちなら十分に撃退できる。
ベシネスが来る前にこいつら一掃しちゃわないとね。
さあ始めるぞ。
戦いたくない。嫌だ。
We have to play this? Well, I did not expect that. Wow. I mean, sure, I guess. Do I want to record that though? I don't know. Sure, I will. I just hope I have enough space on the hard drive. Wait, I should have upgraded my characters if that... If I knew, I would have. Oh well. Oh well, we have 6 AP, so that's doable. Alright, Takumi, you know what to do. Attack potion, air blade. Yup. Alright, we build a shit ton of, what's it called, voltage. We get the attack up and we just continue blasting. Here's, hold up, yes. So far no problem. We are cleaning pretty good. Okay, so this side is clean. Well, so long as they don't respawn. If they respawn, Counter-Strike. This side, it's gonna be hard. So we're gonna focus on this one because Yugamu's actually pretty good. So let's attack boost his ass. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah. Have 0 AP, do you want to enter? No. Let me put up some barriers here. So we can actually be fine. No, let me put a bomb. Explosive mine. Here. And sure. Alright, so they don't respawn, which is a good thing, I guess. Alright. Now we need to clean here, and I don't really see how we're supposed to do that. Alright, great. Oh, they're actually respawning. Never mind. Alright, that is leveling. Yeah, that was actually a lot of people. Yo, I forgot about that. You guys can actually hear them. She told us that? Okay, the question I have is like, how are they able to talk? Is it because they needed troops fast, so they hastened the procedure, which made them, you know, imperfect? I don't know. Glossing over the situation with pretty words didn't change the fact that we were murdering other people. This would be the last time. Once this was over, We'd flee to a place where no one would kill or be killed.
絶対にこの地獄を抜け出そう。俺たちは
第2波来るぞ。先頭よい。さっきと同程度の数の進行生が接近中じゃ。
どんだけ来るんすか。戦力多すぎでしょ。
進行生がイナゴの群れに見えてきた。集中力を切らしちゃダメだよ。みんな。
ここが踏ん張りだ。
Wave 3! Here we come! Brightness! 99 HP brightness! Wahoo!
よし、これで雑魚は全部だね。くたびれた。
気合い入れ直して妹ちゃん。ここからが本番だよ。強い気配が近づいてきてる。これは間違いなくあいつだ。
来るんだね。ついに。きたー！ベスですだ！
Classic. Like she owns the place. No, you don't say that actually.
まさか貴様らがここまでやるとは予想外だったぞ。あの数の戦闘ペットをすべて平らげてしまうとはな。
Is my shit getting tired? My headset? Do I have a virus in my computer perhaps? It's been happening not frequently, but sometimes. There will just be a sound pop in my left ear. And that shit, I don't want to say it's deadly, but I hope it won't make me deaf.
ずいぶん舐められたものだな。俺たちがこんなところで負けるはずないだろう。
数は少ないけどダルミたちデスゲを生き残った精鋭部隊だもんね。
史上最大規模の軍隊もこうなっては型なしだね。どうする？降参でもするかい？
Taunting them for real?
バカを
Taunting
言え。
them? Taunting her.
我が軍の本番はここからだ。
I'm
貴
good.
様らに見せてやる。真の悪夢というものを。いでよ。この私直属の奴隷ども。
What does that mean? Zombies? No? No? What was that for? I thought she was gonna bring up, no, but no. Zombies are her friends, but their corpses are in Yugamu's room, so no, that don't make sense. Oh my god! That's a lot of knights!
こんなの見えた。
あいつまだあんなに進行生隠し持ってたの？
史上最大規模の軍隊。
Why are the
あっさり
knights?
じゃなかったみたいです。
Is it part of her power? Or what?
でも奥の手を出すってことはそれだけ追い詰められてるってことだよ。
ビジネスを倒しきるぞ。正真正銘、これが最後の戦いだ。
Bet. Alright. 99 HP Veshness. Woohoo! We might actually want people to die so Takumi can make use of special revenge. Attack potion on Takumi like usual, and then I think we hope that what's it called? The last yell procs. No. We just stay here and improve Veshness, but Veshness counters, I forgot about that. And we have all the last yells in the world active, so I don't really know what to do with my voltage. Oh, I kind of forgot the left side. This one. I mean, it was good. I think it's fine. Well, this is the last wave anyway, so I think we'll just start blasting on Veshness. Like, totally ignore the left side. 8. I might use a defense potion because I'm scared of her blasting Takumi's ass. And we just, yeah, end the turn. Oh, I forgot about that detail. Yo, actually, no, that's good. Does it counter? No. I'm actually good with that, so we can blast, and then Takumi gets special revenge buffs. Maybe should have used the voltage before. Whatever. I think we can kill this turn, so let's just send Takumi as far as possible. Use another attack potion. No, I can't actually use a power desperation potion. Because we're just gonna die from the counter. So yeah. Oh. This. Matter of fact, use it twice? I don't know. And then boom, boom. Do this, yup. $10 AP, 200 voltage. And Takumi has... No, he does not. Oh, but we're losing candidates for last Chiao. Oh well. Oh well. How many defense potions? We only have one. Yeah, so let's not use the desperation potion. And that should kill. 23? Wow, Azure Blitz level 9. I mean, kinda makes sense. Wait, what? 1 HP? Did I not count right? Am I a dumbass? Hey, yo. Hey, yo. The mission is just to kill Veshtus, right? Right? We might have lost. Hey, yo, big bro, can you do it? Hey, yo, big bro. Big bro. Hey, yo. Oh, she doesn't counter in this state. Okay, goodbye. Oh my god. Why? Because I can count.
あれほどの大軍勢を率いてきたというのに、なぜ貴様らに勝てぬ？
ベシネス、お主、自らのもとに集いし兵をすべて戦闘生物に変えてしまった。人のまま戦わせてやればよかったものを、そんな横暴なやり方で勝てる戦も勝てぬわ。あれだけの数の軍隊なのに。
Human or Futurin? Please. Cammy? What's a Rego? A Rego human? Okay, no, I need to know. Were there humans that we killed in the manor? In the mansion? Humans from Earth? Earthlings or Futurins? That I do not get it. Because what they're saying right here is making me doubt a bit. Their attire is much like the Futurins'. So I was confused the first time I saw it. But they kept insisting on humans. However, that would explain why they were like scared of us, because they knew who we were. Invaders from Earth. Ooh, very interesting. this string of dialogues is like pretty much what's it called? Coming of age, basically the lesson of coming of age, but told way better. Way better than just, yo, the power of friendship type shit.
傲慢で何が悪い。私は神だ。神の私が民をどう扱おうが自由ではないか。
もはや手に負えないっすね。
本当に自分を神様だと思い込んでるんだ。
ベシネス、そんなに神になりたいのなら、 お前を
Who
天に
are
守ら
you?
せてやる。
Oh my
お前のイ
god.
と一緒に俺たちは空の人工天体にたどり着く。そして平和に暮らすんだ。もう二度と誰も殺さなくて済むように。
I gripped my sword and walked toward Veshnes. Final murder should be carried out by the leader. By me.
よせ、よさぬか。この私に何をするつもりだ。
I raised my sword.
よせ。
And I dealt the finishing blow to Veshnes, ending the war once and for all. I got a B. Man, I wonder why. And then came day 100. We all boarded the escape pod together. Yo! And finally blasted off to space. Yo, interesting, the twins aren't next to each other. Yo, the roomie, bro. Oh my god. We got the baby. You think you're slick hiding their hands back there? Yeah, they touching hands. I can see. Oh, you look at the roomie. The roomie's actually looking at them. Probably seeing. And Yugamu too, I think. Is there anything interesting else? Anything else interesting in here? No, I don't think so.
人工天体だ。
もうすぐ新天地だね、妹ちゃん。着いたら何食べよっか。
おーい、赤子よ、聞こえておるか。もうすぐ人工天体じゃぞ。赤子くん、人工天体に着いたらすぐにそこから出してあげるからね。何も心配いらないよ。お姉ちゃんが責任持ってあなたを育ててあげますから。
No!
この赤子育てる気。こいつわらわの弟になんの？マジで？
Oh, that's so good. And I just uploaded the video where we found commune. We find commune. And I titled it, what was it? Welcome to the family? Well, little bro, welcome to the family.
楽しみだな。人工天体での新生活。友達とシェアハウスなんて初めてだよ。着いたらすぐに物件内覧の予約入れよ。速攻で入れよ。今日入れよ。
We're not gonna find any of that.
でもさすがに明日からにしておかないか。今日は体を休めたり。
そんなのんびり構えてどうするのさ。物件探しは時間との勝負だよ。スミの気合が足りてないんじゃない？
悪かった。
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
隅野くん、早速尻に敷かれているね。カカア殿下に疲れたらいつでも私の部屋に。
With pleasure. You know, I'm a bite into your bait.
誰にだって一緒に住むんだからな。
For sure. Oh, hell yeah.
住んで翼様とイチャつこうなんて考えんなよ。翼様と最初にキスしたのは誰みだくんな。そこんとこよろしく。
Okay, no, legit, she might be a problem.
お前とはいずれ決着をつけなくてはいけないようだな。
What does that mean? As we bantered, the artificial satellite slowly drew closer. We knew our life there wouldn't always be sunshine and rainbows, of course. As returning war veterans, would probably feel out of place in civilian society. Life may not play out exactly as we imagined. I wouldn't even put it past them to treat us as war criminals, the ones who let the Exodus project fail. Wait, what? No. I don't think we've learned the name Exodus Project. And in this route, or have we? Perhaps it's in Route 0 when Nozomi tells us her story. She tell us about that? Ooh, I don't know. And there will be plenty of sleepless nights as we remember the terrible things we had done. We had seen and experienced too much death to ever live in complete peace, But together, we could handle anything. No matter what the future ended up throwing at us, there was no trial we wouldn't overcome together. As long as we had each other and the light of hope, we would go anywhere and do anything. That was the lesson we had learned from the last 100 days of death and betrayal. We would never lose sight of that ray of hope we fought so hard to grasp. Interesting, at the end of the killing game there is hope. You're not slick. That was the promise I made to myself as we finally set foot on the artificial satellite. So they're really keeping like the truth of the artificial satellite like behind a door, locked like crazy. Because we never know what's happening on there. And there is, so far, I was about to say no ending. No, there is one ending where we actually land on the artificial satellite and we see, technically, we see the TRC. It's in the Overlord Takumi one. Like we see the background of the TRC, but that's it. We don't know what happens there. Interesting. Ending 87, Killing Game Group, Hope from Despair. You not slick. Okay, oh. Well, this is interesting. Is there anything else worthwhile on this route? I wonder. Will this one extend to 100? Because we just kill the baby and go back home. There is also, well, this one, but I'm pretty sure it just ends. Alright, so real quick, I'll go back and do that choice before decision. Do we kill the baby? Yes, we do. There's no other way. I have to kill the baby. It was my responsibility as leader to ensure everyone made it to the artificial satellite safely. For that to happen, I had to stain my hands with blood one last time. But I can't do it now. Someone was bound to notice me walking into the defense room in broad daylight. I don't want anyone else to see me doing this. I decided I would do it secretly in the middle of the night, away from the watchful eye of others. How are you gonna get in though? Sure. In the middle of the night, I quietly made my way to the door in front of the defense room. The baby's on the other side of this door. Yo, we know, bro. Yo, we know. Oh yeah, they would rekindle almost instantly, even with repeated use of fire extinguishers. With undying flames that not even fire extinguishers could put out, this room was an impregnable fortress. But that, that wouldn't be a problem for me in this enhanced suit. No? Are you dumb? The suit Hiroko retrieved for us at the cost of her life and the suit Eito left behind. Commune combined the materials of both to create an enhanced suit that could, wow, even withstand the heat of undying flames. If the undying flames can't hurt me, this door is no longer unassailable. What is this? And this hydraulic hammer should be more than enough to break it down. Guys, I'm going to get us what we need. The cryptoglobin we need to launch the escape pod. As I mumbled those words under my breath, I took a step closer to the door. And then he showed up. FB. What the? You? The ghost boy suddenly manifested in front of the very door protecting his physical form. He chose a really bad time to show up again after such a long absence. Why are you so surprised? Aren't you here to kill me? No, of course not. You don't need to hide it from me, Takumi. I have a good grasp of the situation. You need to kill me for my cryptoglobin to power the escape pod you found underground, right? How did you know? I thought you weren't feeling well enough to move around. Yeah, we know. This may sound strange, but the blood space corruption was purified a little while ago, and I suddenly recovered. For the last few days, I've been going around school every night to gather information and figure out the reason for my sudden recovery. That's when I saw you discussing my assassination with a girl I'd never seen before. Heard me talking with Commune? You were talking about whether or not you would kill me. I've been watching you since yesterday to see what decision you'd end up making, I'm sorry. As I expected, you've decided to kill me. So, you're here to stop me? I wish I could. After all, who would want to die right after recovering from an illness? Fortunately, my powers are useless against you. And dying flames have no effect on that strange suit you're wearing. That's why you wore it here, right? Looks like my guess was correct. I'm powerless to stop you from committing the next crime. Crime? At least something happened to the Undying Flames. Oh, he let us in? They completely vanished. Did you do that? But why? It's pointless to fight back. I've decided to accept my death gracefully. Go ahead and kill me, Takumi. It's okay. The escape pod needs my crypto globin to fly, right? You're willing to die to help us? All of you have been fighting so hard to defend my body from the invaders after all. It's only right that I do something for you in return. Did you just laugh? I was touched to my core by the baby's kind-heartedness. Now we would go to the artificial satellite without fighting Beshness. But I need you to promise me one thing. What is it? I don't mind you using my crypto globin to power the escape pods for the others, but...
その脱出ポットには隅野くんだけは乗らないでくれ。
What? Why not?
ああ、
Think about it. Think about everything you've done. You killed Eito before he even did anything on day 2. And now, you're trying to kill a defenseless baby. You're dangerous. Letting you on the satellite could cause trouble for a lot of people. So I want you to die with me, here on this planet. It seemed like the ghost boy had got the impression I was some kind of heartless serial killer. But who would blame him? I'd killed a lot of people, and now I was trying to do the same to him. If you promise you won't take the escape pod to the artificial satellite, I'll give you my word. I'll let you use me as fuel without any resistance. Did I want to stay behind on Earth by myself? Of course not. In my own dreams. I wanted to see how the others fulfilled theirs as well. I couldn't bear to accept this condition, but... Alright, I promise. I'm gonna promise I didn't intend to keep? The baby would be dead by then, so it wouldn't matter anyway. That's a relief. My life won't have been wasted if I could take my... Oh my god. My life won't have been wasted if I can take you down with me. He sounded truly relieved when he said that. A moment later, he vanished. I just can't seem to get away from the bad guy role. Communicating directly with the person I was about to kill only added to the weight of my guilt. But there was no time for hesitation. It was time to carry out my final murder. There was no need to stay in the suit now that the Undying Flames were gone. You're gonna die. I took it off and transformed into my glass armor instead. Then, I started breaking down the door. Huh? What about the press? With a loud cry, I charged toward the baby's capsule. I had a strong feeling my guilt would paralyze me if I hesitated for even a moment. I just kept running with all my strength. Don't stay calm. Get agitated. Throw out all your common sense. I kept repeating those words to myself as I raised my sword in, with a racing heart. Sliced through the capsule with the baby still inside. Oh, you goofball! You're a gigantic goofball, Takumi! Oh my god! And I was about to say, yo! Takumi. They've been saying that you're a serial killer for quite a long time. Slasher, serial killer. What? Did he kill people in Box of Calamity too? I think. So serial killer again, and in this one too. What he's doing is pretty much the same thing as Eito. So, when Yugamu said that there was some Eito Otsuki-ness inside of him, he wasn't lying, but he wasn't like saying it like for real. It's just his line of thoughts was very much like Eito's. There's no actual external influence from the double dose of Eito he has in his blood. Unless I'm mistaken, of course, but yeah.
予備電源に切り替わりました。至急
The emergency announcement began playing as I took the baby's body out of the capsule. Hello? The lights went out. I quickly ran through the bedarkened school campus. I handed the body over to Commune, who had been waiting in the storeroom. Takumi, you did as I asked. I'm sorry you always have to be forced to take on the painful responsibilities. I am truly sorry. Never mind that. Let's get the escape pod ready. I'll go call the others. Ran up the stairs of the school towards the roof. Wake up, everyone. Head to the escape pod hangar right now. Wake up! The escape pod is ready. Pounded on every door on the roof to wake everyone up. What happened? Is there an enemy attack? Just head to the hangar now. Everybody wake up! Terrified, I ferried, oh my god, my confused friends toward the underground hangar. Everybody crowded into the escape pod.
どういうこと？ベシネスの血がないと脱出ポットは起動しないはずじゃ。もしかして代わりの血が見つかったの？でもベシネスの代わりなんていなくない？
っていうか、ベシネス軍の攻撃は大丈夫なんですか？ここに来るときにふと窓の外見たら、なぜか炎の壁がなくなってたんですけど、今この学園ってものすごい無防備なんじゃ。炎の壁のエネルギー源って確か防衛室にいるという赤子だったよね。
No! Nothing happened to the baby, trust me.
異常が発生したということで、そしてそのタイミングで脱出ポットが起動して、
Yugamu, you're a bit too smart.
このポットを動かしている燃料は
隅のまさか。
Oh, I didn't. The jig was up. My friends had figured out I'd done the unforgivable once more. I closed my eyes and kept silent, fearful that they would turn on me. However, Tsubasa and Yugamu each took one of my hands into theirs and squeezed hard. Aww. Tightly, without saying anything. I'll share your guilt with you. That was what it felt like they were trying to tell me. Damn, Yugamu, you the goat in this one. You the bro. Oh man. Oh, this is actually true. There's no bro in any of the routes, right? Even we weren't that close with Eito in Route 0. Yugamu really is like the homie. Much like how Kaito is in V3. Well, to an even greater height. Can I even say that? But anyway.
自分たちのために手を汚して。
これはみんなの罪。そんな辛い役割、だるめに押し付けちゃえばよかったのに。
One by one, the others started commiserating with me. The moment it hit me that they weren't going to despise me, tears of relief started welling up in my eyes. It was my god. It made my desire to go to the artificial satellite with these people even stronger than before.
発射まであとどれくらいだ？
もうちょいじゃ。シークエンスは順調に進んでおる。あとはポット内のサブ AI をだまくらかして今日が100日目だと誤認させれば。
As soon as she said that, the inside of the pod started shaking, making it difficult to keep us for us to keep us. Oh my god, to keep standing. Yeah, we don't know what AG exactly.
電波？多分発射時に体にかかる重力のことじゃないかな。
Oh my god, you dumbass! I didn't know phone tech was that advanced already.
8G ってどれぐらい重いの？
8 times that of the Earth, or well, Futurum, I guess.
体を固定しないと心臓がもげるぐらい。みんな早く席ついて。
Quickly found our seats and buckled up. Around the same time. What? Oh no, that's normal. I think I know. This is what she meant by tricking the AI. The announcement that was supposed to play on day 100 blared out from the hangar speakers. Commune had successfully hacked the system and tricked the AI into thinking it was day 100. Are you stressing, huh? My heart was racing as my breathing became faster. Finally. We were finally returning to the artificial satellite. All our dreams were going to come true. Yeah, we know. Food for the kids in the streets. Doctor. Writing stories that can touch people's hearts. Yeah, show commune, goo goo gaga.
しかしこれで全て終わりじゃ。次のアナウンスとともにこのポットは一度校庭へと射出され、その後すぐに人工天体へと出発じゃ。
Are we sure? Feels a bit too good to me. And the lesson is that we shouldn't kill people. So I don't know if it's gonna go that smoothly. As the second announcement played, the shaking in the escape pod became even more intense. Yeah, we know.
なんかドキドキしてきたっす。
間もなく全方位攻撃。
終わったね、スミロ君。ああ、長い悪夢を見ていた気がするよ。
脱出ポットに乗船後、速やかに出発してください。
It's been 5 minutes already? This long and hellish nightmare of ours was finally ending today. We're going to the artificial satellite.
繰り返します。間もなく全方位攻撃が。
The announcement got cut off out halfway. It wasn't just the announcement. All the mechanical noises around us had stopped. The inside of the pod was eerily silent.
何？どうしたの？電池切れ？
発射がリセットされてしまったのかい。カミュン、これは。
なぜじゃ？このタイミングで発射が止まるはずは。
Amyun stood up from her seat in a fluster and booted up the internal PC to check what had caused the disruption.
推進剤のエネルギー不足じゃと？そんなありえぬ。
Wait. Propellant is the one we had? Or the one we needed to take off?
赤子の遺血でも脱出ポットを飛ばすには至らないというこ
It
と。
was the one we needed.
まさかそんなはず。あいつの遺血の力は桁外れのはずだ。
ああ、だから不足なんてありえぬのじゃよ。事実、つい先ほどまではエネルギーがありすぎて逆に困っていたくらいじゃった。
I might know why. Because even in Route Zero, after the baby's death, he still left an avatar and communicated with Takumi saying, yo bro, do you want to redo this shit? He might be like that, but I think that the explanation was that since Takumi was the one that absorbed him, they could link up like that. Kamyun kept staring at the screen, completely stunned.
推進剤のエネルギー量が今この瞬間もどんどん下がり続けておる。なんじゃ、まるでわらわたちを空に飛ばすことを拒絶しているかのような。
The moment Kamyun said that, I suddenly remembered what had transpired before. Promise I made to the baby just before he died. Yo, I remember the promise, Brody. I remember it, bro. It happened like 30 seconds ago. I should have gotten off the pod the moment I realized I was the one holding it back. Everyone would be saved then. Everyone except me, but I just couldn't give up on my dream. Becoming roommates with Tsubasa, Yugamo and Darumi on the artificial satellite. Happily living day to day despite being dirty poor. I did the unforgivable so that we could all attain that dream together. Killing all those people would be for nothing if I died here. I couldn't bear to get off the escape pod. Weighted down by my hopes and dreams for the future, my body simply refused to
どうに
move.
かならないんですか。血が足りないってんなら自分を殺して血を使ってくださいっす。
It's not
タ
enough.
ルミのも使っていいよ。翼様が生き残るんならタルミ本望だし。何言ってるのさ、二人とも。そうなのダメに決まってるじゃん。お兄ちゃん、落ち着いて。
No, I should be the one to get off. A leader shouldn't cling to life so disgracefully. It was my duty to sacrifice myself and save the others. Get off. 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 Get off the stupid pod, Takumi. but I still couldn't muster up the resolve. The thought that I'd never see my friends again paralyzed me. Nozomi, Ima, Kako, Dorumi, Yugamu, Kamyun, and I would never see Tsubasa again either. Yup. The announcement alerting us that time was up echoed through the inside of the pod. Vaishnav must have mobilized her army to attack the school after noticing the wall of fire had disappeared. It was no time for us to escape anymore. Our big gamble had failed, all because I shamelessly tried to survive alongside the others. We quickly rushed out of the pod to take on Vaishnav and her troops. The invader army wasn't as large as I had imagined. Vaishnav must have organized her troops in a hurry to seize the window of opportunity while the wall of fire was down. We were more or less evenly matched with her hastily thrown together squad. Invader came swarming into the school from all directions, and all we could do was kill. 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 By around daybreak, we had virtually annihilated all invaders except for Vaishnav and her main force. All that remained was the Supreme Commander herself. If we could take her out, we could survive this. We're so close to a miraculous victory, but it wasn't meant to be. Our greatest weapon, the Revival-matic, broke down from overuse. Unable to come back to life, we started losing our lives one after another, and in the end, have we ever seen that? I don't think so. But we barely managed to defeat Vaishnav. She took each and every one of us down with her. Yeah, so really the lesson of this route is just don't kill people. Killing equals bad. So close yet so far. Alright. So that's ending 48. We have like one or two left, which is this one. So basically, don't ask where the invaders are, which leads to an instant ending, but I don't think it's really interesting. I think it just ends in Tsubasa being executed. And saving Dorumi, same. So I think this is it. I don't think there's any other ending like that's, very interesting. I was about to say, I think we're gonna end it here. No. We're gonna read the route actually, because damn, this one wasn't as long as I thought. I mean, it was long, but I was expecting it to branch more than that. Because really, there's one main branch and then it branches off to like abrupt endings. No real other branch. Right? So in that sense, it is short. Or rather, it's straightforward. Alright. We have the tier list. Shit. And I know damn well where we're gonna rank this. So this route, I think that this chapter 15 started really strong before we branch out into the route. So started really good, and when the sponsor appears and declares the killing game, the invader hunt a thing, I'm not feeling it at all, because it's bullshit, it's random, and bees that come from nowhere, a PLM dude that's on some weird type shit, and then we discover it's a Gi. I'm just tired of this guy. I am just tired of this guy. So, we start the route and I'm not feeling this at all. It sometimes gets better, but every time we go back, or every time the killing game goes back to being the spotlight of the route, the focus of it, my enjoyment just plummets. And this is what I really disliked about this route. However, my enjoyment went all the way up after plummeting down to hell because of the character development. Pretty much every character in the route got some sort of development, and I'm amazed they actually managed the route they managed to make a route that did this. It's like before writing the route, they had a goal in mind, and it was to develop every single character in it. I'm gonna be honest, they succeeded. Everyone got their time, their spotlight, except Gaku. Let's forget about him for now. Character development on Takumi's part, pretty damn good. Killing people and all that shit, good. Eva, absolutely amazing. We meet Commune. I love Commune. Nozomi gets some, and legit gets a family. Crazy. Yugamu, the bro, I love him. I love him. And this is the first time he really gets the spotlight in any of the routes. And it's just lovely. We actually discovered the character and he's a pretty cool guy. He's actually a pretty cool guy. When he's not on his weird shit. Oh, yo, I actually forgot about Kurara. Man, who cares about Kurara? Moko got her moment when she sacrificed herself and also got a bit of development when she asked Takumi for help. Kiyoshika. Kiyoshika didn't get much, but I don't dislike it. I don't feel bad for her. I think that her sacrifice was pretty good, and the fact that she was poisoned was pretty good too. I don't think she needed more than that. It was the classic, I'm ready to die. That's basically who I am. Who else is there? Oh, for some reason, even Eito got some shit in this route. And I'm so surprised. Bro was here? How? We learned the truth about the little invader shit. Those little shits. They're actually humans. But, I'm not sure about that. Are they actually humans like Earthlings? Or are they Futurans? That, I don't know. But I don't think we're gonna get the answer here. I don't think we're supposed to get the answer here. But they are some kind of humanoid life form, I guess. So Earthling or Futuran. What other character is there in there? Oh, Tsubasa. Tsubasa got some pretty good stuff. She's the main girl in this one. She doesn't do anything crazy, but the fact that she's the main girl, I think, is enough for her. Oh, there's nothing really out of the ordinary for her. It was like, another another face of Tsubasa that we haven't seen in romance. Well, in all the game, but most specifically romance, because she is a like Takumi's girlfriend, I guess. And even though they do the same thing, we don't see the exact same things. We don't talk much about her grandpa and shit. Takumi. Tsubasa really killed Eito because he was talking some shit. Well, Takumi got shooters, that's good. And Tsubasa, Yugamu, and even Darumi, because Darumi was in between, normal Darumi and monster Darumi, which was lovely. I think this would have been great to do before monster. Now, past a certain point, the killing game wasn't that bad actually. I actually liked it. When Takumi was against Takemaru's team and we started fighting for points, like Kiyoshika was last. We had to fight for Tsubasa's points. We ended up to a camp. We killed Gwenzo. Eva was there. We killed Eva for Nozomi to not end up in last place. And then Tsubasa had to get last place. And then we had to kill people to get her the points. And Takemaru sacrificed himself. Yeah, Takemaru even got some kind of development because he was like, hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Brody. Bro Chacho, I am sorry. One of the real advantages of this route is that it was full of content. Like the very first 20 or 30 days were so goddamn fat in content. It was so good. And even past then, even though things went a bit faster, absolutely no free time. Straight to the point, no wasting time. And I didn't just felt that while playing, but also when editing. So in Slasher, there was a lot I discarded because nothing happened in the route. There was a lot I just cut because it was just useless. Even in the end, when we got a bit of free time, again, that free time wasn't bad because we had nothing else to do, nothing to look forward to. It was just wait for the end to happen. It wasn't like in Monster where at the end you get like how much time was it? 2 weeks, I think, of rest. When you're waiting for the Rumi to get the Ruby tier, well, we're waiting for that Ruby tier, but we're not doing anything in the meantime. Here, we're just waiting for Veshness. We need her blood to fuel the what's it called? The pod. And I think that the killing game route will end up in A rank. Why in A rank and not B rank? I'm sorry, S rank? For one simple reason. Because the end wasn't all that crazy. It was good. It was good, honestly. The fact that FB woke up and was like, yo, I thought you were a serial killer. But I guess I was wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna help you. And you guys are gonna take me with you on the pod? Damn, that's crazy. Dap me up. And simply lovely. But it's missing like that extra spice at the end. It's just like, I don't want to say a normal ending. It just ends. No, it's a good ending. Really, it is. It is a good ending. But it just ends. We go to the satellite and that's about it. Really, it's not a crazy ending. Like, yeah. Both of Takumi, the endings, crazy. Crazy. And I think that's why the route is so high, right? Even though Cult of Takumi was decently enjoyable, I think that really what made it shine was the endings. And this is basically what was missing from a killing game. You might ask, yo, why do you have Box of Blessings in S, even though the things you liked about killing game are in both routes, character development. It's personal preference. Shoma's speech, and I forgot to talk about Shoma in here. Shoma's speech at the end of Box of Blessings is crazy. That shit moved me. That shit moved me. That shit hit me right here. That's why it's so high. Because again, Box of Blessings is pretty doo-doo. It's only in S rank because of Shoma and the things we learned about the humans. And the Shoma in Killing Game is basically a mini Shoma of Box of Blessings. A mini Box of Blessings Shoma. But of course he doesn't attain those heights. But it's still good nonetheless. Overall, I'm happy. I'm really happy to have played this route because it is good. Oh, it's good. Oh, it really is. It really is good. That shit was good. I'm proud to say it. That shit was good compared to lists. Oh my god. So how much routes have we done? So we have around 50 endings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Technically 10 if we count route 0. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Alright. That was Killing Game route. And now, I think that's the last route we have to do in the top path. In the top part of the timeline. It's 15B, I think. I think it's 15B. Because there's no other choices here. Well, there's this dumbass one, 14B, but you're not doing anything. I don't think it's worth it. Oh, yeah, no, it's not. It's not. The homie told me, yo, wanna know what kinds of choices are in this route? I said, yeah, hell yeah, show me. Showed me a screenshot, and the choice was like, meat or fish. And I was like, yeah, okay, I get it, I get it. So the only thing we have to do left in the top path, again, is, I can find it. Yo, where the hell is it? Yes, here. 15B. And 15B, I won't say I have expectations. No, I won't say that. However, I kind of spoiled myself inadvertently looking at the spoilerless spreadsheet for the routes. Because I saw that there was something. I won't tell you what it is, but there was something. Something that can lead to the overall plot advancing. Alright? And also it goes all the way to day 100. So this is a pretty big, beefy route. I'm expecting things from it, but at the same time, I did the same going into Slasher. And unfortunately, I was disappointed. Well, this is it for this episode. I'm going to say goodbye to y'all and see you in the next one where we will tackle Chapter 15B. Goodbye, goodbye.